Hey guys, Professor Perazzo here again. Another installment of Driving at Home with the Professor, daytime edition. I'm actually driving to pick up my son from school. Started a new school today. Anyway, wanted to talk about training. I just got done training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with the gi, right? And I'd recently read some stuff on Facebook about people saying how happy they were that their instructors train with them, and that they know of schools that instructors don't train with their students for various reasons, be it fear, worried about getting tapped out, or whatever. Now, my experience from all of my instructors, starting from my judo coach Art Bourgeot, to the owner of Maxercise, Steve Maxwell, to the instructors, my instructors, Rick and Phil Miglarice. I've never ever had a coach or an instructor that didn't train with his students and didn't particularly train with me. So I don't know that culture. It's not a culture we have at my school at New Jersey Martial Arts. Either location, the instructors train with the students. Now, mind you, there's going to be times where I don't feel like training, so I won't train. Or I have to accomplish something by watching people train or by coaching, so I step back from training. But when it's time to train, and it's more important that I train than not train, I train with my students. So that's just like a little bit of an aside. I'm not used to a culture of where instructors don't train with students. Now, mind you, if an instructor's tired that day, not feeling well, just plain out doesn't want to train, that's up to him, right? You can't hold that against them. Not everybody wants to train every day. But having said that, I truly believe and hope that you guys see from my coaches and instructors, to me being an instructor, that I train with my students, and then my instructors train with me. Now, going to today's training, there's been a lot of talk about, what people's theories is on jiu-jitsu, sport jiu-jitsu, be aggressive, or kind of, wait for the guy to make a mistake, and can you do, can you keep it playful, as Huron calls it. And he has this whole idea of how training should be. And man, I got a lot of respect for Huron, his brother Henner, Horian, for everything they've been able to accomplish, but also how steadfast they are in their belief on how training should be. Now, agree or disagree with them, there are certain times that I do agree with that philosophy. Keep it playful, wait for the guy to make a mistake. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I drive a stick shift. And I look at training just like that. There's times I need to be in first gear, times I need to be in second. My car is a 6-speed. So there's times I need to be in sixth, go from sixth to fifth when it's appropriate, fourth to third, third to fourth, that kind of thing. So you shouldn't get pigeonholed into one speed, one style. I don't think that to me isn't the most efficient use of your jiu-jitsu. The most efficient use of your jiu-jitsu is what's most appropriate at that time. So if it's being more aggressive to, get a better experience out of training, then you become more aggressive. If it's, hey, you know what? Wait, sit, wait for the guy to make a mistake, allow him to put you in positions that you need to escape out of, or as an instructor say, okay, you know what, later on I'm going to explain to him why his arm lock wasn't so good and I was able to escape, or just to see where your students are, that's good as well. And today I did, train with all my students that were there. I wound up doing, I think, 6 matches today. We just did live training, no instruction. And the first 3 just went my regular kind of like just training, going whatever. And then the last 2, I really broke the training down into 2 halves, right? The first half was Huron style, keep it playful, right? I'm just going to wait. Let this guy get his positions, let him go for stuff. And the second I feel he makes a mistake, boom, I'm going to reverse it, escape, do all that other stuff. All right? Then the second half of the match, I turned it on. Got more aggressive, was going after positions, so forth and so on. So kind of just like my car, stick shift, same thing with my training. First 3 minutes, I was only in first, second, and third. Right? The last 3 minutes, man, popped into fourth, fifth, and sixth, be able to get to those higher speeds. All right? And I could do it in reverse. If I wanted to next time, I'll go real hard in the beginning, real aggressive, and then the second half of the match, go nice and playful, light. So if you're a good student of the martial arts, in this particular case, a good student of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you should have speeds. You should be able to control how hard you go in training. All right? Is it appropriate to go this hard? If it is, bam, you do it. If it's not, then don't. But also, you got to look at it like, what are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to add pieces to your game, and is this helping? Do you not get arm locked a lot? Well, okay, you know what? Let me see where the progressions of my students' arm locks are and where their mistakes are, and see where, increasing my ability to defend them and escape them. So, what I would recommend for everybody as an instructor, but also as a martial artist, is be able to gear up and gear down. Don't just have one speed. And I don't think that one speed should be 100%. I don't think that one speed should be 1%. You should be able to go between 1 and 100 back down. Just like I said, using the example of the stick shift in a car, be able to cycle through the gears to get to the appropriate gear for however fast or slow you want to go. All right, guys, it's a little tidbit. Hope everybody appreciates it and enjoys these driving it home with the professor daytime edition. Getting ready to pay the toll here at the bridge, picking up my son, see how his first day at his new school went. Check us out, Twitter, Team NJMA. You look me up on Facebook. Just look me up by my first and last name, Marco Perazzo. Send me a friend request. Or check me out online, njmaonline.com. Hope to hear from everybody soon.